Fixing his glasses, Jublas looks at the paper describing the rules. Oh, it's about beer 30, he says. Oh, well, that's the first rule. All right. Well, cheers to you fine folks. Thanks for hanging out this afternoon. All right. I'll read aloud so that everyone can hear. Rules of the inconsequential debates. Year to be added later. I see the authors didn't overstrain themselves. So to the rules. Item 1, obey the host in everything. Item 2, come in triplets. Item 3, no fighting, no killing each other, even temporarily, even if you really want to, even if you apologize later. Item 4, and the most important one, the participant must assume the shape of a giant frog. A frog? What does that have to do with anything? Are those the right rules for the competition? What irresponsible wordmonger, What is this? Am I a frog? Perception 20. Examine the rules. Something is obviously wrong here. It's not difficult to see the text of the last items of the rules is a little different from the others. It looks like someone just added it in, vaguely copying the style. The last rule has been added to the others. I would say someone inserted it on purpose and charmed the scroll somehow. That's sabotage! The huge frog can't keep his peace and croaks in indignation. Turning me into an ugly giant ugly turd? No. Would you please tell me, am I supposed to participate in the debates like this? I didn't carefully rehearse my image and the impressions I make on my listeners just to lose it all in a snap. And what if this spell can't be lifted? My admirers won't even recognize me. Don't be upset. You're not an ugly frog. In fact, you're a rather handsome one. No, I can't bear this. Are you saying that the last rule was written in? Some other participant must have done it to hinder their rivals? We need to find the trickster and make them fix it. Don't worry, I'll question everyone here and identify the trickster. Don't worry about anything. I'll go run to the host and ask him a few questions for my book. It'll buy some time. Start looking for whoever is responsible for this. Oh, my lord. I don't think it's him. Because he's got frog buddies.
All according to plan.
I'd rather fight demons than talk with a fae. Okay. First, let's read the other signs, actually. You want me to read this nonsense again? Fine. It's not going to get any worse. It starts the same, and then item 4, the most important one. The participant must say tentacles at least every 10 words. Wait, did it work? I'm not a frog anymore. Thank tentacles. Wait, what was that? I meant to say thank Desna. I'm probably just tentacles. I meant tired. Just tired. It makes me tentacles. Arg! You want me to read this tentacles again? Fine. It can't get any worse than tentacles. It starts the same, and then item 4, the most important one. The participant must routinely enter desperate screaming fits. Ha! If this rude scroll is so charmed, it would be so much fun! Wait, did I really just scream that? I'm the model of academic tact and restraint! What is going on? For the love of Desna! Okay, this is kind of great. Are you participating in the debates too? Yes, participate. Amazing. Even the inarticulate kin of the unforgettable Tartuk are here. You scream scary. Another gnome screams scary too. Angry gnome. I scare. What do you have those jerboas do? Are those things? What do you have those jerboas there? They say need 3. I know 3. I know friends. Want to go very much. Caught this jump mice. Now we are 3. Participate. It's like a spell was cast over my friend when he read the rules. Did anything like that happen to you? I don't read. Gnome, help me. Read for me, aloud. But then scream. I scared. So what do you want to ask the host if you win? I dragon. How become dragon? Oh, you just spec into dragon disciple. It's great. It's a multi-class option. I could have told you that. All right. See you. All right. Let's go over here. Greetings, I am Sir Alfrey, loyal follower of the Tentacles of Iomedae, Knight, Noble, and Crusader, Sir from Medivh. Tentacles. Oh yes, my knightly motto used to be, courteous even in death, but I'm afraid it must now be changed to severing the tentacles of evil. In just a few phrases, he manages to pour more pomposity on us than I can manage in a week. Quite a talent. The tentacles of evil. And why is it that you want to change the motto, sir? You see, upon my arrival, I immediately went to read the tentacles of the event. But Guile already had me in its tentacles. The rules were charmed, and everyone who reads them must say tentacles every so often. What is happening to me just now? Tentacles. If I can't get rid of this affliction, at least tentacles. I can make it into my motto. Did you try to talk to the host about this? I did, in the name of tentacles. But Fae think that cheating within the rules is tentacles, and perfectly appropriate. As a true knight, I must overcome these tentacles resolutely. Do you have any idea who could have done this? It was done by one of the participants who allowed their tentacles to guide their heart, including you and me and my tentacles. 4 teams of 3 arrived. I swear by my tentacles! My service to the most honest Iamade would never allow such tentacles, nor would I suspect you and your outstanding companions. Noble tentacles, all. Look for the villain among the other 2 teams. This is like a really, really bad Mad Libs. A very uncreative Mad Libs. So you're a Medevian Crusader? Truly spoken. I hope you've heard about our glorious tentacles. Our order fights demons fearlessly, preventing their tentacles from spreading across the world. You don't often meet an Aasimar in these lands. Aasimar is not so uncommon in our tentacles. Celestials are known to aid Medevian Crusaders in our war against the demons. Sometimes this camaraderie sparks a tentacle. I mean personal attraction. But just the... phrasing. But just the presence of a holy celestial nearby can sometimes cause the birth of an Aasimar child. See, easy as tentacles. Are you participating in the debates? I most certainly am by my tentacles. I've come here to carry out the will of my tentacles and set a good example for my tentacles, and possibly to find a new way to fight tentacles, that is demons. If I win, the Fae might answer all my tentacles. I think I have to go. Before you leave, let me ask you, and in the name of tentacles, don't consider it idle curiosity, what need brought you to the tentacles debate? Ha! It was me! Why in the name of tentacles are you screaming? Did something I say seem inappropriate? I am the victim of a tasteless and primitive but nevertheless rather vile prank! It's that trick with the rules, but I read a different scroll, and now I keep screaming off and on. Good for you, Sir Knight. You can just change your motto, and it seems I shall have to change my profession. If we don't reverse this spell, I'll be a stall crier to the end of my days. Fresh oysters! Get your fresh oysters! Today's special tentacles! What a humiliating bore. So back to your question. It was I who asked the Baron's help in the inconsequent debates. The victory will give us a chance to ask what made the gnomes leave the first world, as you probably know, since then my people have suffered from the bleaching. I'm looking forward to a way to end this affliction! And in that case, I wish our worthy rivals good tentacles. In the name of truth, justice, and tentacles. So, guy that did it, who are you? Pale Gnome reads aloud enthusiastically, and the young wizard desperately thrashed in his fetters, but all in vain. The shoots of the plants held him tightly. The nymph, cruel and beautiful, sneered at him immediately. And immediately what? Says the giant frog. And immediately anything. The left frog is mocking the right one. Does this book ever end? I thought the wizard would die in the last chapter while he was running from the horde of unicorns through the fields of giant flytraps. Oh, like you understand anything about literature, you stupid toad. The gnome looks at you. Ah, hello again, travelers. It seems I haven't introduced myself. I am Nerd Zottenroppel, and these 2 idiots are my brothers, Viar and Luar. So, what did the nymph immediately do to the wizard? It's too much to tell. She keeps him hostage for another 4 chapters. I like it when it's like more like real life. In this author's last book, he escaped from the evil wizard in 5 minutes. Why are you calling those frogs your brothers? These fools read the rules, and the rules are charmed. Anyone who reads them turns into a frog, so now I have 2 frog brothers. Guess I'll leave them as they are. When else will I ever have the chance to laugh so much? And why are they both frogs? Did they read them together? Yes! Nerd responds quickly. Nah! The frog on the right says happily. Shut up, Luar. Of course we did! We read them and we transformed. Now we're sitting and croaking. Little Kobold said one of you helped him read the rules. Yeah, it's true, but he wasn't trying to read the rules. The frog rules. They're different on every poll. One turns you into a frog, another makes you say tentacles, and the third one makes you scream like crazy. Hilarious, right? Jubilost. Not remotely. You look pale. She looks bleached. Jubilost's voice is grim. Oh. It's alright. I've still got a fair bit of fight left in me. The Zottenroppels don't go down easy. My brother and I lost our color long ago, but death still hasn't taken us. Oh. Interesting. So she's actually suffering from the bleaching. Are you participating in the debates? Sure, although we're really just here to see the show. We figured it would be fun, and we were right. You are confused, my friends. If one of you read the rules for the kobold, why isn't one of you screaming? How was it that both your brothers were turned into frogs? And if Nerd already saw what happened and knew that the rules were charmed, then why did she tell us to read them? Do you suspect us of something? Why would we charm the rules and read them ourselves, or make you read them and put a spell on you? Because you're gnomes! Only a gnome could think of playing a joke on everyone around and then joyfully get caught in their own prank. You're far-sighted and loud-voiced. I like you. Answer clearly. Did you charm the rules? Why are you picking on us? Our sister is the one who did it. Enough snitching, Luar. You're just jealous that it was Nerd who came up with the idea. And why did you do it? You're so boring. We wanted to, so we did it. Just think of how funny it will be. Debates where all the participants are screaming or talking about tentacles or croaking. But we're honest players, so we charmed ourselves too. We wouldn't want an unfair advantage. I say it's a fine prank. Let everything stay as it is. Amazingly, Jubilos sighs with relief. Ah, there you are. Glad I found you. I stalled for as long as I could, but now it's time to begin. Let's go quickly. This is great, dude. This is so good. Welcome to the Inconsequent Debates. You can call us the host. We are the reason for all that happens here today. You've read the rules, have you not? Not that there's anything useful in them. We only made up the real rules the day after tomorrow. Then forgot them and had to make new ones. So it's simple. You want, as your reward, for us to answer questions. So the competition will involve answering questions. We ask, and one in each triplet answers. And always the same one. The others can only prompt. Let's see. It will be you, little kobold, you, Sir Alfrey, you, Nerd, and you, Co. Remember one thing, here at the Inconsequent Debates, there is no right or wrong answers. Every answer has weight, and each will be weighed. Don't choose the lightest one. Your rival might find a heavier argument. And more importantly, light answers are no fun for us. Why are you referring yourself in the plural, host? You hear laughter emerge from under the hood. You know very well, you've met us, Co. But it was a different us at a different time. For now, be satisfied that we do not wish to disclose ourselves. Ooh. Okay. Tell us, why do you, creatures from the first world, need to organize all this? Win the competition and ask. Those are the rules of the game, right? Nice. Nice. Well played. Hell no! We will not waste a precious question to find out the motives of the Fae. We've far more important things to consider. Let's begin. Begins. We are ready, despite the tentacles. Alright, let's see how tough they have it in the first world. Some of you look so serious. Thus, we'll begin with a question about weighty matters. What can move a mountain? Jubilos, Lindsay, what's our answer? Oh, I shouldn't have skipped my philosophy lessons at the academy. Such problems baffle me. The answer is time. Time can move mountains. Because I think of 1,000 of them at once, and why don't I know where to hide from them? If I start screaming again, our rivals could overhear us, but I'll have to risk it. Answer its own will. In the world of Fae, damn them, mountains often move, and one especially notable mountain, the Tain Ulas, that walks by itself. Its own will. We heard you. What will the others say? What can move a mountain? Maybe dragon? Dragon can move mountain? Faith and divine intervention. Do you hear my faithful tentacles? Faith nourishes us. With devout faith in our tentacles and a righteous cause, everything is within our tentacles. A teleportation spell. Haha! I could probably manage moving a hill or two. In fact, that gives me an idea. We have heard you. Now you hear us. Of course, gods and magic can move mountains, but that answer is good for any question. How can one jump over the house? Magic. How to paint a fence yellow using blue paint? Divine intervention. Such light answers are the weakest. A good answer is its own will. Will and desire lie at the base of all of our motions, actions, and decisions. If a mountain has a will, it will surely find a way to move. That was an interesting round. Let the next question be heard. Oh. What weakens when owned by man and dies if owned by none? A secret. A secret is weakened when owned by many, and if no one knows, then it doesn't exist. Let's see what Jubilos has to say. Glory, say glory. No, I kind of want to do a secret. I don't know this. Maybe it's dragon? It's the knight's heart. I swear by my tentacles. It can belong to himself or to his righteous cause or to his greatest tentacles. It can't belong to everyone. Vyar, look how I can roll my eyes, says the giant frog. Fools, concentrate on the competition. This won't do. We won't accept the answer from Zottenthroppel triplet this round, but you are a spectacular eye roller. Now as for the other answers, the heart is not the best answer. Even among knights, there are many whose hearts belong to beautiful women and a beloved mother, plus their friends, their commander, their righteous cause, and a delicious lunch. Especially a delicious lunch. And it doesn't seem that those hearts that belong to many grow weaker. A secret is a good answer. The more souls know it, the less mysterious it is, but without a single bearer, it will die. Your triplet wins this round, Baron. Here's the third question. Each of us is born at the same time with a monster. Each day we live, it grows. It can torment, bring us joy, or kill without a single word. What is it? An evil twin brother from an alternate timeline. By the way, Lindsay, where you at, girl? I think ambition is a really good answer. I think ambition is a really good answer. But what do you say, you've lost? At last, a word I don't mind screaming. Knowledge! From birth, a person begins accumulating knowledge, and it grows with experience every day. It can raise us up or strike us down. That's actually a really good answer. Knowledge can torment, knowledge can bring us joy, or it can kill us without a single wound. Yeah, I like that. I actually like that. I still think ambition fits better, though. Memory is really good, too. That's true. Memory is really good. Memory is really good. But memory can't really kill you. Memory doesn't really kill you. Like, nothing about a memory will kill you. So, I don't know. You're not born with memory? Yeah, well, I mean, the second you start. Okay, we'll go with... I'm with you, chat. Let's do it. Memory. What would the others say? What is the monster? Maybe it's dragon? It's curiosity. It is born with us. It grows day by day. It saves us from the bleaching. And if only you knew how many it's killed. That's a good answer. Curiosity is a great answer. I don't know if the answer will do, but the greatest tentacle is the one that lives inside us. We grow a tentacle beast in our soul. We feed it through wrath, neglect, and tentacles. Eventually, it could break free and kill us. But tentacles must admit, the same beast gives strength to villains and tentacles. The poison we feed our monstrosity only nourishes them. Interesting answers, except for the dragon. The dragon doesn't count, alas. Curiosity is also insufficient. The monster we describe must be by its own nature grow. Many see their curiosity dim over the years. Oh, that is probably the same answer as knowledge. Memory is a good answer. We also like the idea of the inner beast inside each of us. Both of these answers are sadly light, but we are ready to accept them. For this round, we shall have two half-winners, the triplets of Sir Alfrey and the triplets of the Baron. Okay. So it wasn't the great answer. It wasn't the right one, but it was an okay one. So I think ambition may... Knowledge may have gone... Yeah, I don't know. One final trial, and we will sum up the results. I grow tired of questions. Do you know the game Knight, Dragon, Snag? The knight defeats the dragon burns a snag, but if the knight walks in the woods, he will stumble on the snag and die. Oh, rock, paper, scissors. Okay. Children's games. Great! These are the inconsequent debates. Why not play a game? So you break up into pairs and yell out your chosen word at the signal. The one who shouts knight defeats the one who shouts dragon, and the one who shouts dragon defeats the one who shouts snag, and snag defeats knight. We'll play Sir Alfrey against the Kobold and Nerd Zottenroppel against the Baron. The winner then will then play each other. Is the first pair ready? Yell on 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if we're up against the Kobold, we know he's gonna... Okay. He shouted knight, and then if the Kobold is gonna shout dragon. Yeah. So we knew that. This was all too predictable, but charming in a way. It's a good thing that we didn't look ahead. It's much more fun to see how it unfolds like this. Sir Alfrey wins. Now for the second pair. Are you ready? Okay, so he could... Oh, God. I kind of want to shout dragon. Because it would be hilarious if we picked what the kobold did. I'm doing dragon. Oh, we did the same thing! Dragon nerd shouts, performing a spot-on impersonation of the kobold, then falls over laughing. Looks like her own amusement is more important to her than the competition. Oh no! I'm doing knight again. Ah! Damn it! Snag, 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 hooray. Nerd Zottenroppel wins this round. Don't slice some Warren Fleece or Gerbalast. Appointment will make all the flowers within 100 steps wilt and die. Besides, all is not lost. The results have yet to be tallied. The final pair, Nerd against Sir Alfie, 1, 2, 3. Sir Alfie takes a deep breath with his mighty chest, but then the curse takes over. Tentacles! Drat! Nerd begins, but then she hears what her opponent has shouted, refuses to finish, and doubles over with laughter. No one wins the round! Well, it was fun anyway, and now it's time to announce the winner of the debates. Oh, that was great! After 4 tests, the triplet of the Baron and Sir Jubilost wins. It was most amusing, children. Most amusing. You should know this is a rare praise from us. Congratulations, sirs and ladies. I swear by my tentacles, it was a worthy struggle. Baron, as the voice of your triplet, you may ask us one question promised and another question besides that, as an extra reward for your ingenuity or luck you demonstrated in the competition. Co, do you remember? The fate of the note. Jubilost suddenly stops talking. He opens and closes his mouth, but makes not a sound. Have a silent spell, mate. Haha, I love it. Now what's he gonna do? Come, brothers, let's run. Now everything is in your hands, Co. Think well upon your questions. We will answer honestly, but I don't know is also an honest answer. Ask about what a host from the first world might know. I want to know why the gnomes left the first world. There is the question. We knew it would be asked, but a simple answer, a light answer, has no value, right? We hope our debates convinced you of this. This is why we present to you another answer, a good one, a valuable one. Numbers will help you on your way. One of them is 5th and 10. It will be easy to find if you read, who opened the road from the ancient dead men, and his black-feathered messenger. The second is 12 times 12, and is thrice the number of those who lost their faces. Don't try to guess it now. It's not time yet. Wait until he who is born twice will twice be defeated. Put the numbers together. When the moon leaves her path near the waters of the Candlemere, find the one who will open the secret. That is one of the most epic riddles ever. What? Oh my god, I hope he wrote that down. A heap of senseless mumble instead of a first walk the road, then you may accuse us of being senseless, but in the end, you won't. Any suggestions for a good pet name? Your children can be so funny. A pet name, you say? Name it Giant Extra Planar Hamster, even if it's not a giant or a hamster. That was your final question. We have the answer, and yet we don't. But what an adventure. Co will have to discuss this further on our return to the capital. Farewell, Co, and we almost forgot. You, little creature. You didn't win, but you managed to make us laugh. Do you want to come with us? No promises you'll turn into a dragon, but still. The kobold jumps for joy, then carefully asks, pointing at his gerbos. Take my friends'? Yes? Alright, fine. Listen all, the inconsequent debates are now closed. We spare all of you the effects of Zottenroppel's tricks, and bid you farewell. What a fun quest! My lord. That was really, really cool. That was kind of great. Am I going to reload it? Hell no, I'm not.
In due time.
No, dude. I'm happy with our selections. I'm very, very happy with what we did there. Why not ask her about the Bloomin' stuff? Because it would have just been a nonsense answer. You know, they're not going to give us any real stuff there.
That is not far.
So I like that we picked what we did. Can I save scum the other answers? Nah, we'll save that for our next playthrough. Nikanj, thank you so much for the $20 tip. And indeed. Do 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 do. I guess you have a name for your next rescue? Giant Extra Planar Space Hamster? Hey, I could do it. Oh, we gotta go do this bald hilltop. I am not looking forward to this. I hope it's not super rough. The riddles in the journal? Great. Oh, God. Hey, great. Awesome. Freedom at any cost. A half-orc rebel. Go get him. It's the beginning of the month, so we can do this now. Tragedy at the mine? Oh, no. Go get him, Jubilost. Cool. Man, we gotta get our relations up, man. How much BP do we have? 615. Oh, that's right. We got a ton of BP. Let's see what we can do here. By the way, Nikanj, you in here, dude? How have you been, by the way? Hey, Amelia Tyler. Hello, hello. I just noticed that's your actual name in Twitch chat, too. That's awesome. Okay, build. Okay, the brothel adds relations. It sounds so dirty when I say it like that. I don't mean to be dirty. I'm sorry. I'm okay, Ko. Sorry I haven't been in the room for so much late. Hey, Nikanj is totally cool, dude. I'm just glad to see you stop by. I hope everything's been well for you, man. I was talking about you like a week or two ago. I don't remember why. I think we were talking about old timers we hadn't seen in a while, and I think your name came up. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't had to get an alt account possibly until now, says Amelia. Oh, Lord. Amelia, you keep doing voiceovers like in this, and you may need to start thinking about alt accounts. Making that name known. Alright, so we have, we get 3 from a... No, that's not it. Oh, I need like a building that gives relation. We can do another halfling brewery here. What's it need to be next to? Nothing. So we can just put that anywhere. We can just put that... What can go next to a jail? I could put a barracks there, but... Oh, you know what? I should put that there. Because I don't need to have anything over there. And it doesn't benefit from anything. So... let's put you there. That'll be 2 more. Then we'll put a brothel in here. Because, to be frank, I love brothels. Big fan of brothels. I want to put a fort in here. +1 military to settlement with a garrison. +1 stability to settlement with a jail. +1 espionage. Yeah, we got to put a fort in here. Let's see if we can put one here. Cool. We already have one? Oh, shit, I do. It's kind of okay, though. I mean, it adds so many good things. Like, I almost don't mind. This is a super 40 town. Yeah. Dance? No. There'd be a lot of BP lost. A mansion could be cool. I've never done a mansion. Yeah, let's do a mansion. Boop. Build 3 forts just to be sure. See, I like the way you guys think. That's good. What's a fair? I don't know what a fair is. I just need something cheap to pop down. Watchtower works well with barracks and walls. We got both of those. I don't have a brewery here. What does a brewery do? Plus one stability when looking at the tavern. Yeah, we can do that. There's a tavern in here, right? Oh. Oh, I don't have a tavern. Yeah, I need a tavern. Throw that in there. There we go. Okay, that'll synergize with a couple other buildings here. Damn, I always put a tavern in. That's weird. Can I upgrade anything else? No, we got a lot of stuff building here, though. We just turned this town into something nuts, man. Oh, the inn is the tavern. Man, they gotta work on that. I feel like in after for any upgraded building, it should have like what kind of building it is behind it or something. Like it's really hard to keep to remember like what upgrades to what and what's what, and there's got to be a better way to do that.